Welcome back, K-drama fans, Minute Kyo shippers, and global stans of Lee Minute-ho and Song Hye-kyo. Today's story is one that feels too good to be true, but fans insist it happened. Imagine this: Lee Minute-ho, Asia's ultimate heartthrob, finally pops the question to Song Hye-kyo, not during a glamorous red carpet moment, not during a luxury getaway, but in the most intimate and heartfelt way, after tasting one unforgettable dish. Smash that like button, share, and subscribe for more K-drama juicy updates. That's right, insiders claim that one bite of Song Hye-kyo's secret recipe was all it took for Minute-ho to drop to one knee. Could it really be that a home-cooked meal became the trigger for one of the most romantic proposals in K-entertainment? Let's break it down, explore the details, the fan reactions, and most importantly, let's dive into the power of food, culture, and love. Reports say the moment happened quietly, away from flashing cameras and reporters. After an exhausting week of back-to-back filming, Lee Minute-ho was invited to Song Hye-kyo's home for a private dinner. Instead of ordering takeout or preparing something light, Hye-kyo decided to make a dish rooted in tradition and memory, something that connected her past, her family, and her emotions. The dish? Allegedly, it was galbyeojjim, braised short ribs, a Korean classic that takes hours of love, patience, and care to prepare. Insiders say the rich aroma filled the kitchen, and by the time it was served, Minute-ho was already visibly moved. And here's where it gets cinematic. The moment he took the first bite, he reportedly whispered, "This feels like home." Minutes later, he surprised everyone by pulling out a small velvet box, going down on one knee, and asking the question fans around the globe have been praying for. "Hye-kyo, will you marry me?" The rumor spread like wildfire across platforms, and the reaction was immediate. Fans flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok with comments, memes, and emotional videos. Trending hashtags included #MinuteKyo Proposal, #SecretRecipeLove, #Galbyeojjim Engagement. One fan tweeted, "Forget Paris proposals and diamond chandeliers. This is romance, Lee Minute-ho proposing after tasting Song Hye-kyo's cooking." Another fan wrote, "Food really is the way to the heart. Someone get me that recipe right now." TikTok videos even began popping up of fans recreating galbyeojjim with captions like, "Trying to cook my way into my own K-drama romance." You might be wondering, why is this dish such a big deal? Isn't it just beef ribs? Not quite. In Korean culture, galbyeojjim is a dish with deep meaning. It's not a quick weekday dinner, it's something families prepare for major holidays, special occasions, and loved ones. The hours of preparation symbolize care and devotion, and the taste itself represents comfort and belonging. For Hye-kyo to cook this dish specifically for Minute-ho, it wasn't just food, it was a silent declaration of love, tradition, and trust. Do you believe food can be a love language? Has anyone ever cooked for you in a way that left you speechless? Drop your stories in the comments below, we'd love to feature the best ones in a future video. Now, let's connect the dots. Over the years, Lee Minute-ho has made it clear that food plays an important role in his life. In past interviews, he's often said that home-cooked meals mean more to him than fancy restaurant dinners. One quote that fans are now digging up is particularly telling. "The simplest gestures are the most powerful. A warm meal after a long day feels like love." Was this foreshadowing all along? Fans think so. The story didn't just stay in Korea, it went international. Filipino, Indonesian, and Thai fan communities began sharing recipe tutorials online. In the US, Korean barbecue restaurants reported an uptick in orders for braised short ribs. Even European fans were Googling Song Hye-kyo's galbyeojjim recipe. It turned into more than just a rumor, it became a global food trend, tied directly to one of the most romantic celebrity rumors in years. Doesn't this sound exactly like a K-drama plotline? Picture it. The superstar actor, tired and worn out. The graceful actress, quietly preparing a meal. The warm glow of the kitchen lights. A shared dinner turning into a life-changing moment. It's no wonder fans are saying this feels like a real-life script. Some even joke that this moment deserves its own drama adaptation titled. According to Whispers, Haekyeo's family was deeply touched that Minute Ho's proposal came after tasting the dish. For traditional Korean households, food is more than sustenance, it's a legacy. The fact that Minute Ho felt so moved was seen as a sign of genuine compatibility. Some reports even claim that Haekyeo's mother gave her blessing that very night, smiling proudly as Minute Ho held her daughter's hand. Let's get personal. If you were Lee Minute Ho, what dish would make you propose on the spot? And if you were Song Haekyo, what recipe would you cook to capture someone's heart? Comment below. The funniest and sweetest answers might be featured in an upcoming community post. Here's where things get tricky. Dispatch, Korea's infamous celebrity news outlet, has hinted that they have exclusive details about a private dinner between the two stars, but they haven't released confirmation yet. So the million-dollar question remains. Is this a genuine proposal moment? Or is it a fan-fueled fantasy blown out of proportion? Until confirmation comes, fans are choosing to believe it, because sometimes, the sweetest stories are the ones we want to be true. What this story highlights is a refreshing perspective on love. While the world expects glamorous proposals with luxury brands, exotic vacations, and grand spectacles, Minute Ho and Haekyeo's alleged story reminds us that love often blossoms in the simplest moments. A quiet dinner. A heartfelt dish. A shared laugh. Sometimes that's all it takes. Before we wrap up, we want you to weigh in. Do you think Lee Minute Ho really proposed after tasting Haekyeo's dish, or is this just romantic fanfiction? What's your secret recipe that you'd cook for someone special? And most importantly, are we ready to see Minute Ho and Haekyo finally confirm their relationship once and for all? Don't just watch, join the conversation below. Whether or not the story is 100% true, one thing is undeniable: it has captured the imagination of millions. The idea that one home-cooked dish could inspire such a life-changing decision feels poetic, cultural, and deeply human. And if it is true, then congratulations are in order, because Song Haekyo didn't just win over Lee Minute Ho's heart, she did it with love, patience, and a family recipe. Food, after all, isn't just about taste, it's about memory, comfort, and belonging. And in this case, it might just be about forever. Because remember, in the world of Lee Minute Ho and Song Haekyo, reality and K-drama aren't too far apart. And love? Well, sometimes it's served steaming hot, with a side of rice.